Hi, Philip from T.W White Sons. We have just taken in this beautiful Mazda CX-3 2-litre 121 PS Sport Nav Plus, finished in jet black metallic with matching sort of black leatherette interior. This car is beautiful. Registered 8th of October 2018. It's a two-owner car, done 24,700 miles, and it features a fabulous specification. It's in great condition, this car. Paintwork almost pops out at you. It's got front and rear parking sensors, these beautiful multi-spoke unmarked alloy wheels, keyless entry, rear privacy glass. Great specification with this car, which includes a reverse camera as well as front and rear parking sensors, as I've said. Really good load area space here, 60/40 split rear seat system, absence of marks on the interior boot trims. The parcel shelf load area covers all in place with its correct strings and fixtures. Really great spec. Come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, encapsulating 12 months roadside assistance. At T.W White Sons will take any vehicle in part exchange. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies, those that advertise on national television, for example, that wish to buy your car. We will be as competitive as they are. So if you choose to part exchange your car for one of our new or pre-owned vehicles, we will be ultra competitive whilst combining some of the best customer service in the industry. But just looking at this lovely little car here, a smaller type of SUV with black leatherette interior showing minimal signs of wear. We've not valeted the car, we've just cleaned it so we can get it on for the weekend. It's got this sort of grey leather effect extending over to the door cards here, and you'll see you've got electric windows all round, electric power folding mirrors, and down beneath here, Bose speakers in the doors. Really great spec. First bank of switches we come to are Mazda's stop-start i-stop technology, TPMS tire pressure monitoring system, traction control, lane departure warning system, and the parking sensors control there. Bonnet release, fuel release there. Keyless entry, keyless start. So the engine stop-start buttons here, dip the clutch. Just noticed there's a crack in the windscreen actually, so that will need to be replaced. 24,715 miles. You've got in the centre tachometer rev counter with digital speedo in the bottom right corner. On the right hand side, fuel gauge shows an average of 39.8 mpg, which is very good. You will get more, you will get less than that. It just depends on how the car's driven over what conditions, etc. 21 degrees outside temperature at the moment, and we're barely 7 o'clock in the morning, so that gives an example of what a great summer we're going to have. Multi-function steering wheel here. On the left hand side you've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. You've got an info button which controls elements of this display. So if I press this, you'll see that it's done an average mile per hour 26. Got 2 miles worth of fuel left. Yes, it's very low on fuel. 39.8 as a average mpg so far. But that's a really useful thing for me, would be the range indicator telling us how much fuel that we've got left in the tank. So just to summarise, mileometer on the left hand side, speedo, digital speedo and tachometer in the centre, and on the right hand side fuel gauge, outside temperature and fuel computer. Here you've got cruise control on the right hand side of the steering wheel, and beyond that auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent. On the outer part of the collar it's got the rear wiper. On the left hand side here you've got auto lights, front and rear fog lamps, flash and indicators. In the centre here, great spec as well. Heated steering wheel, 3-stage heated seats, passenger and driver. Automatic climate control in its simplest and most effective form. So you turn everything to auto, turn this to the temperature you want, say we want it about 18, 19, press AC, and it will direct the air and adjust the fan speeds according to the internal temperature of the car. Now, that's fine, does it all for you. Some people prefer to adjust things manually. To come off auto, you just go onto the fan that way, it comes off auto, and you turn this down to where you want the air to be directed, set your temperature, away you go. It's simple, it's easy, it's highly effective. Twin USB socketry, 12 volt power socketry, CD slot, a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is outstanding to drive. They've taken all the good DNA out of products, iconic products such as the MX-5, and put it across the range. So you've got a gear change, road holding, handling, which is exemplary in this car. Very short throws between the gear shifts, very simple. Main navigation wheel, electronic handbrake with auto hold facility, and master volume control. So there's 2 places you can adjust the volume on this car. Left hand side of the steering wheel here, which can do your phone, volume for the stereo, etc. Or down there, master volume control. The main navigation wheel surrounded by favourites button, star button, a back button, nav button, home screen, music. When you're stationary in this car, you can adjust everything by touch screen. People make such a big deal out of this touch screen. Yes, it's a good feature, but as soon as you move off in this car, for safety reasons, that touch screen becomes disabled, and you operate everything through the main navigation wheel. Now, I will tell you, in my car, I don't even bother with the touch screen. I operate everything through a navigation wheel. It's safer. You're keeping your eyes on the road. It's simple. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll show you how to operate it. So that's your home screen. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Music here, you've got DAB, you've got FM, AM, Stitcher app, USB connectivity. Home screen again. Applications, fuel economy monitor, iStop. Car features stop-start iStop technology. If you pull up some traffic lights, they're red, and the car is iStop ready, sufficient charge in the battery, the engine will stop. When lights turn to green, dip the clutch, the engine will start. It has obviously environmental impact with that. It improves its environmental credentials, and whilst being easy on your pocket, it saves you money on fuel. It's that simple. Home screen, back to applications, status monitor. There's a warning there for fuel. Yes, we know we've got to put some fuel in it. Maintenance, services during 12,500 miles, 12 months. Tyre rotation is off, oil change 90%. We need to fit a new windscreen to this car. There is a very nasty crack there in the right hand side on the bottom, which we will be doing. The car will then be ready for sale. So it's all serviced. Navigation. This is sat nav in this car. It's brilliant. Find address, town or postcode, set up your home address, find places, favourites, history, geo-coordinate, etc. This is what I like, places nearby. So if I want to find, for example, a fuel station, because that's what we need around here, local area search, populates it with where, you know, whatever fuel station you wish to go to, highlight the one you want to go to, execute the command, the sat nav will assist you in getting there. It's that simple, but a really, really good system. Home screen, settings on the vehicle, add disc. The car's got, don't know if you can see that, it's got a head-up display flickering away there. The head-up display, you can adjust it. I can see it very clearly where I'm sat. You can adjust it for height, brightness control, brightness, display information. What could be better? It pulls the navigation signal through to the head-up display. That means you're keeping your eyes on the road as opposed to the center screen once you set the sat nav. Display we're looking at, you can adjust it between auto, day and night modes. You can adjust the brightness and the contrast. Safety features, car's loaded with them. Smart city brake support, you can adjust the parameters of that for slow town driving. Lane departure warning system keeps you in the correct lane. Again, you can adjust the warning parameters of that, make sure you don't drift out of lane. Traffic sign recognition system it's got, what it pulls through, traffic sign display, etc. All that will pull through to your head-up display. Sound, got Bose sound system, you can adjust bass, treble, fader balance, automatic level control, which adjusts the sound level to compensate for any road or engine noise, guidance volume on the navigation, clock you can adjust between 12 and 24 hours, and the time zones, etc. Vehicle, you can adjust the door locks, whether you choose to have walk-away locking, it's when you walk away from the car, there's a beep, the doors lock if you've got the keys in your pocket. Indicator volume, you can adjust lighting. It's got adaptive front lighting system, interior lights open and close, lights on warning volume, you can adjust that. Coming home light, leaving home light, the sensitivity of your auto headlamps on. Devices network Bluetooth management system, you can adjust the temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit, distance in miles or kilometers. It's a great spec, this car. But beautifully made. Reverse, you can see front and rear parking sense. Sorry about the view behind, but you know, at least it shows that the thing is effective. On the right hand side of the screen you've got red banding there to signify when you're getting closer to an object on the front and rear parking sensors, and a reverse camera. There you go, that shows it better. Now you're back into the home screen. Lovely leather effect here across the dashboard panel. There it is. Really great specification with this car. 24,715 miles. Great condition vehicle. Needs only a little bit of remedial work, which is in this case a new front windscreen. 68 plate. 2 owner, 24,715 miles, Mazda CX-3 2-litre 121 PS Sport Nav Plus, finished in jet black metallic with contrasting black leatherette interior, featuring satellite navigation, reverse camera, front and rear parking sensors, cruise control, auto lights, auto wipers, rear privacy glass, climate control, air conditioning. It's a fabulous spec and a beautiful car to drive. If you want to find out more about this CX-3, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhitesons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.